The Turkish rom-com series Sadece Arkadaşız follows the story of two young people, Ece and Umut, who share the same house. They will receive the shock of their life after Umut's aunt decides to dispose of all her properties. According to the instruction of Umut's aunt, she will leave the house to whoever gets married first. They can marry each other too if they want. According to the instructions, Auntie knows how to make surprises. They have 1 year to find their future life partner, and if they fail to get married, the house will be donated to charity. Even though Umut and Ece don't really like the idea of marriage, they think about it like a game. Let's see who will be the winner. Now Umut and Ece start looking for their soulmate by going on date with a different person every day until they find the ideal marriage material. They love each other, but everything hides behind the friendship mask. In If a Man Loves, Zeynep, who lives with her twin children, is divorced from Oktay, whom she married with great love during her university years. Because she was cheated on, Zeynep loses her faith in men and closes her heart to love. Until she met Kenan, Yalda is one of the women who is after Kenan, and she intends to carry on the business partnership they have just started with Kenan to marriage. The story begins in today's Istanbul when a woman called Ishik arrives at an old house. There she recalls the past and friends of her youth. Back in 1998, a group of young people, Eda, Osman, Sinan, and Kerem, studying in a school of Istanbul, are at risk of explosion because of their poor behavior. They are very different from the classmates, therefore very lonely. The headmaster and the most of their teachers are against them. Only one teacher, by the name of Burcu, does her best to protect the teenagers. However, they find out that Burcu will be relocated, which means that all of them would be expelled after her relocation. In order to prevent this, the students unite and make a plan. The students discover that, according to the law, she can choose the place of work by herself if she is married. They decided that they will try to make Burcu fall in love with the new sports teacher Kemal so that she can stay in Istanbul. Soon enough, they discovered that Burcu is already in a happy relationship and that it won't be easy to make her stay. They ask for help from Ishik, an excellent student and a girl with a big heart. Soon she becomes a part of their group. This union helps the student change for the better, understand themselves, realize the importance of true friendship, find love and their own way in life. Dünyayla Benim Aramda tells the story of a woman trying to fill the void inside her with love for her lover, whom she has become estranged from as time goes on. The game she plays on social media to keep the relationship alive, and what happened afterward. Ilkin and Tolga have reached a point in their relationship where they can no longer communicate. Tolga is unhappy with the TV series he plays a role in. Ilkin tries everything she can think of to get him to talk to her. When that doesn't work, she decides that she either needs to give up on Tolga or do something extraordinary. Ilkin opens a fake social media account and sends him a message pretending to be another woman. A woman named Şahsu arrives by train to the city of Adana in southern Turkey, looking determined to carry out some plan. A PhD candidate and part-time lecturer by profession. Shahsu has been appointed to hold a guest lecture session in a college in Adana and is then asked to remain there for an entire semester. Despite struggling with the extreme heat and humidity of the region, Shahsu does not mind coming here, for there is a very personal motive behind her arrival. Her estranged grandfather, Davut Demir, lives in a community outside of the city, and she has been looking forward to meeting him for a long time. However, this meeting is not one of happy emotions, but rather the contempt and confrontation when Shahsu's mother Gül was just a young girl, had left her at their house promising that he would soon return, but he had never gone back since. Despite Gül's innumerable letters to the man over the years, he never wrote back or tried to contact her. Pained by this absence throughout her life, Gül lived in grief only with her daughter Shahsu. As her husband also left her later in life, as Shahsu reveals, her mother had recently passed away, with her firm belief that she must have been an adopted child, because of which her father never returned to her. Despite Shahsu's telling all this in the most confrontational tone, Davut does not reply or try to justify his actions in the past. Instead, Davut maintains a silence that is most bizarre and confounding. Shahsu moves in with her grandfather at his house after she takes up the semester-long job at the college. As she gets to know the village and the community, she is introduced to a man around the same age as hers, living in the neighborhood named Moran. Her young colleague at work, Jihan, is also romantically interested in her and seems pushy enough to go to any limits to pursue the woman. Confused and overwhelmed by all these happenings, Shahsu believes that the most of them are hallucinations of her mind after she has stopped her medications. However, there is indeed an ancient tale of love, betrayal, and curse in play here, with Shahsu right at the center of it all.